They wanted company in how they internally feel about you. They feel a type of way about you deep down inside. And a lot of times it's for no apparent reason than just their jealousy and their envy and their insecurities of themselves. They hide it to all these people that they tried to turn against you. They wanted to do this smear campaign and tell anybody and everybody all these things about you. And so they have company in talking about you and discussing you and in those judgments that they have on you. Because when they spread these lies and slander and do a smear campaign, they will sway the other people's opinions about you. This person or these people who have done that, they wanted company. They wanted company in talking about you. They wanted company in how they felt about you. They wanted company and validation. They wanted validation and a reason to feel this way about you when they didn't have a reason to truly feel this way about you at all. It's really just jealousy and envy, and they're operating maliciously with ill intent and have hidden motives and hidden animosity and a whole bunch of other things like their insecurities and they're projecting, and all of the things that they're doing and all of the things that they felt deep down internally about you. They wanted other people to feel that way about you too, or they wanted other people to dislike you too. They didn't want people to like you. They didn't want people to know any of your good qualities or all the great things about you. They just wanted to tell like bad stuff and negative stuff about you so people would dislike you, so they will feel like they're in the right and they're not in the wrong. It will make them feel better about themselves because, oh, see, I'm not the only one who doesn't like her. And the whole reason these other people possibly don't like you is only because of, the mess that they talked about you, the mess that they spoke about you, because they turned them against you. That's the only reason why these people don't like you, because they're going based off of lies, and these people, they're getting their desired reward from it by turning the people against you so they can have more people against you to make them feel better about themselves, to make them feel okay with feeling that way that they feel about you, when, like I said, you are not the reason that they are jealous of you. You are not the reason for their envy and not the reason for them operating how they do. It's them. They chose to be jealous. They chose to be envious. They have insecurities. They don't know how to fill their own cup. They're always looking and comparing, and comparison is like the killer of joy. I read that quote somewhere, and it's true. As soon as you start trying to compare your life to others, then you're killing your own joy. You're being ungrateful and unthankful for the things that you have and you carry yourself. And so, yeah, they decided to do all that, and it's not your fault. It's them that are doing all this thing. But the Lord does see everything. He sees all of it. He sees everything that they tried to do. They tried to turn lots of people against you so they have a team, so they can feel empowered when you don't need a team. You don't need a whole band or an entourage or all these people just to feel validated on the ways that you feel and your opinions and stuff like they do. You are a one-person show. You don't need all the minions and stuff. You already know who you got on your side, and that is way more than enough. So you don't need all these people and their validation and their opinions to try to match your opinion so they could feel seen and so they could feel like they're not the only one, and so they could feel validated on how they feel about you, when really The people who they turned against you, they're so basic because they never sought to see both sides of the story, or sought any logic. They just went off of this opinion. And you have to be careful what you hear about someone, because you always got to take into consideration that stuff that you heard about someone could have came directly from a hater or indirectly from a hater, you know. And so why would someone who's a hater and who's jealous of someone have anything good to say about them, right? No, they're gonna have negative stuff to say about them. And so yeah, they got these minions and got these people to try to team up against you. They felt stronger and felt like more empowered when they have more people against you, when really they really are so inspired by you, and they really copy you, and they really want to embody the qualities that you have. And so when they try to turn all these people against you and have them to validate their feelings, which cannot be validated, it's no excuse and it's no reason that they act like this and they feel this way. But that like I said, that empowers them. But they really internally want your characteristics, want your qualities, want to be more like you, want to embody everything that you embody, and have your aura, and have your personality, and have your happiness, and your bubbly personality, your everything. They would like to have the things that you have, operate how you operate, have the mindset you have, just everything they want. And so when they turn these people against you, these people will not know that they're copying you. When they turn these people against you, these people will not know that you are the blueprint and you're the whole reason for the season. You are exactly who they portrayed themselves to be, and they don't want to blow the lid off their cover. They don't want anyone to know what's truly behind the mask, who's truly behind the mask. They don't want anybody to know that they are inspired by you. They don't want anybody to know that they are copying you, and they are trying to be like you and act like your personality, and try to act like they're happy and bubbly like you, and that they are just all these things that are you. The whole reason for them trying to turn people against you is so it's for the validation. It's for the validation, so they won't be alone in the feelings that they feel for you, and so they can have someone to talk to about you, when really they're just obsessed. And so they just want some company in the things that they would like to say. They want someone or multiple people to join in the conversation, and so they could be like, yeah, I know, right? And so people could validate their feelings. There's no validation for being a hater. There's no validation for being envious. There's no validation for trying to copy someone's entire life and not being your true authentic self. There's no validation for treating people poorly who've been nothing but genuine and kind to you. There's no validation for talking about people and spreading lies and slander on their name, or just talking negatively about them all the time. And there's no validation for them being a nasty person. There's not. And so whether if these minions decide to keep the show running, they're enabling them. That's what they are doing. They are enabling them. A lot of them don't know, because like I said, they just hear one side of the story. But some of them do know that there's two sides of the story, and so they shouldn't keep up just the trash talk, because there's so much more to life than just drama and gossip and smear campaign and lies and slander. Like, a lot of people mentally have not left elementary school and high school. It's like the Mean Girls movie, and this goes for dudes for sure too, because there are dudes who want a whole dude's another life. Like, that's weird. There's females who want a whole life. That's weird. That's something embedded in them, their insecurities and all these things that they need to go deal with on their own. It have nothing to do with us, have nothing to do with you or me. But of course they point the finger and make everything seem like it's your fault, when nothing's your fault. They just needed the validation from these people, and these people are just, I mean, really are losers who are believing all these things. And you know, they probably try to stop talking about you now, but they can't, because they're obsessed, and they do seek validation, and they seek public approval or people approval, and they're people pleasers, and they want people to think that they're this person that they're not. And so how they get what they want is turning people against you, and it makes them feel better about themselves. But deep down inside, they know that they truly don't feel better about themselves. They're still just as miserable. They still carry that toxic level of jealousy. They're still very toxic. They're still envious. They still are operating with ill intentions and moving very wickedly, and very just like letting them demons use their body as a vessel. And so it's kind of like maybe like a boosted level of dopamine or something, like the validation that they will seek from others when other people start talking about you too, and basically confirm, or not confirm, but agree with them, come into agreement with them on the smear campaign and stuff like that, or the lies and slander. And they're like, yeah, why would she, or yeah, what, like all this stuff. It gives them a sense, a heightened level, like a hit of dopamine, but it's only temporarily, until they get their next hit, which means they go start talking about you again to someone else who will listen, someone else who comes into agreement with them, and someone else who tried to validate their feelings and stuff like that. It's just temporary. It doesn't truly make them happy deep down inside. It doesn't truly take the misery away. It doesn't truly take the negativity away. It doesn't truly help them grow as a person. They literally need to seek help. Okay, they don't need to seek validation from other people about opinions that they have, or thoughts that they have, or lies and stuff like that. They need to go seek help. They need the Lord. They need to truly find God. They need to truly find the Most High Yah, because that's the only one, Yah and Yahweh, that's the only one who can help them, because they've been operating like this for so long. They're just so used to it. They cannot, and they will not go tell people anything positive about you. They truly won't, because that's going to hurt their ego. It already hurts their ego when people talk positively about you. And that shows that they're jealous of you, and that shows that they're in competition of you. Because why would it hurt somebody's feelings and somebody's ego that other people are talking positively about? Like this been happening for so long. Oh my gosh. Examples are like, someone hangs out with you, or multiple people hang out with you, and then they go hang out with them, and they say, oh, we had so much fun. Oh yeah, they're just so in a good mood from hanging out with you and stuff, and your family, and they're just talking positive things and how much fun they had and so much good things about you. And then this person, negative Nancy and pessimistic Peter, here they go, with the nasty comments, or with the comments of like, well, why are you so happy? Why did you have so much fun over there? Why just not even happy for them, right? if it's their family members or their kids or their friends or whatever, the first thing that they should say is, oh my gosh, I'm glad that you had a good time. Yay, I'm so happy for you. But no, they operate from such a dark, negative place where they're really in competition with you and really don't want to hear nothing good about you. And they make their face the type of way. And so the first comments would be like, why? Like, what do you mean, why? You should be happy. But no, they snitch on themselves every time. And so that was just a quick example. But yeah, they do seek validation from these people, and their goal is to turn as many people against you as they can, because they feel empowered when they have multiple people that are in agreement with them who are against you as well, because that makes them feel like they're in the right when they are not, right? So just know you don't need a million people on your side when you got the Lord on your side and you got your immediate family on your side. You don't, or some really close friends on your side. You don't really need a whole bunch of people on your side. You don't care to seek validation from people who are just irrelevant. That's their MO, to turn a whole bunch of people against you, even though they try to hide it. And if you ever try to talk to these people about this stuff, all they're gonna do is just deny, because why would a jealous person admit that they're jealous? Why would someone admit that they're trying to turn a whole bunch of people against you to just get their desired outcome? Why would somebody admit that they're envious? Why would somebody admit that they're in secret competition? The whole point of it supposedly being a secret is so other people don't know. That's what it is. They don't want other people to know how they truly feel about you, and even how they truly feel about themselves. They much rather just have people turn against you and be on their side, and not have other people not like you because they don't like you. They're not gonna snitch on themselves. It's being too real. Okay, so that's the message today. You don't need the whole team. You already got the most powerful people already on your side, and no matter how many people they try to turn against you, or how many people they turn against you, they could turn a whole bunch of people to you. One righteous one is mightier than thousands, and is better than a city. They turn however many people against you, but you're still better. For the lack of better terms, you're still better, because you are not operating maliciously. You are not operating with ill intent. You do not have hidden motives and a secret animosity and all these things. So you're already better. I said what I said.